Q&A video where you can ask me, Wesley, $1 billion version, a question. I just landed here in Houston, Texas. I'm back at home, and I'm feeling good here. So I want to serve you more, and I told you guys I would do more live videos here. So I want to answer your questions. So let me put below. Ask your millionaire mentor. Ask your millionaire mentor a question here, okay? Ask your millionaire mentor a question, okay? And to be honest with you folks, I'm not trying to be professional in this video. I'm just going to be myself, if you don't mind. Like, I'm going to be myself, okay? 100% here. So I'm in bed. I'm relaxed. I'm actually watching Shark Tank here. And I decided to jump online to answer some questions for you. So if you guys want to put your names below, I give you a shout out. Let's go! And I'm glad to be back home because, man, my flight was canceled twice. But luckily, I made it back here safely here. Okay, here are the questions. Questions. Put your questions below, okay? Below, okay? So go ahead and hit the like button a couple of times just to let me know that you're here. Here we go, okay? I'm going to answer these questions fast here, if you don't mind. Come to Liberty, Texas soon. Soon. Okay? Did everybody have a great day? How many of you had a blessed and incredible day here? I had a great day because, not only did I make a lot of money today, I actually closed a couple of new deals that I'm going to be sharing with you guys very soon. Man, I'm so blessed. Life is just, my mom called me today. I was in my, I was getting driven home from the airport, and my mom, she was so happy. She said, because my parents, a couple of weeks ago, they needed some work done to the house, okay? My parents are like 60, almost 70 years old, right? Great people. And they needed some work to the house. And, I think my dad bought that house in 19 something. I can't remember. But basically, it was going to cost $8,000. My dad being himself, he said, but don't worry, Wesley. We're going to save up the money. Now, my mom and dad, they are pastors of a church. And it's a small church. It's about 5 to 10 people. And they love what they do, right? It's not about amount of people. It's just about the passion that they have for what they do. And, I told my mom and dad, I said, don't worry about it. Go to the bank account, because me and my mom, we have a shared bank account. And I said, Mom, go ahead and take $8,000 out of that bank account and go pay what you need for the house, because I think they needed some repiping in the house. And my mom called me today. She was so happy. She said, Wesley, I got to go to bed early tonight because the guy's going to come to go fix the house. And we thank you. I'm so excited. I'm just so happy. And I'm so glad that our parents are happy. And I think every son and daughter should be able to give their parents that experience. I didn't get rich and wealthy just for myself. I did it so I can contribute to other people, like my parents who took care of me and did their best, right? Raising me. And it's nothing like being able to do that for your parents, because, parents have problems, and most of our parents, maybe even yours, they're not millionaires, they're not rich, but they did their best, right? But I think it's up to you as a man or a woman or as their son or daughter to take care of them, pay it forward. I think most parents or most older people, they get old and they die early, or they have so many different metabolic diseases because of the lack of money. Let me tell you something. I'm going to start answering your questions. Once you take care of your parents financially, that they never have to worry, that's the key word, worry, okay, about taking care of their needs or their survival needs. If you take care of that for them, I promise you, your parents will be happy and they'll live a very long time. And I want my parents to live as long as God wants them to live. And I want them to live in their golden years happy. So it's something to think about, young people. You know, what do you want to do for your parents or for your grandmother or the person that raised you? I think it's a responsibility to pay it forward. I think it's a responsibility. If you are resonating what I'm saying, I want you to hit the like button. I think it's our responsibility, because you know our parents, they always feel that they got it handled. I got it. Don't worry, Wes. You don't have to worry about us. But you have to be smart. You have to understand that your parents need help. And you should want to offer them help. And you should want to be serious about what you're doing so you'll be able to take care of them in their golden years. Why? Because they deserve it. Okay? Love you guys so much. Let's go! Okay, questions. All right, here we go. Let me scroll down here. I'm going to shed a tear here. You know, real G's don't cry. Tear. Teardrop. All right. Do you have Snapchat? What's up, Jen? I do. If you want my Snapchat is 7-Day Fitness. That's spelled out. Okay. 7-Day Fitness spelled out. 7-Day Fitness spelled out is my Snapchat. Okay. How did you start? How did I start what? Questions for me. Okay. And guys, if you're just jumping on, I just want to answer your questions. You know, everybody on the planet doesn't get the opportunity to speak or communicate with a millionaire, a person that's really making this type of money. So I want to pay it forward to you. So if you have a question about your business, about your life, about mindset, I'm open. I'm here for you, okay? Make sense? I'm just doing it from the top of my heart here. It's the love I have for people. And did you know something that, you know, I was reading something. Did you know that everybody is not trying to become a multimillionaire? Did you know that 50% of people on the planet doesn't desire to be rich? Like if you ask them, hey, you want to be rich? They'd be like, well, if it happens. So what does that tell you? That you have you like to have no competition right now. Like it's very likely that many of you will be the next millionaire or first generation millionaire in your family. You know, because, you know, some people say it's too much competition. It's really not. You know, 50% of people in America alone, they had a study that I read and we have about 700 to 800 million people here. They don't want to be millionaires. They really don't. They want to work a job. They're happy. Are they okay with their regular life? And there's nothing wrong with a regular average life, by the way. 9 to 5. It's just not for me. But it's like this is the best time ever to make a bunch of money. And, you know, you have this thing called the internet, which if you post something online that, if you give people value like I'm doing with you, people would give you money. Incredible, right? I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of money on the website. All you need to do is give people value and they give you money online. It's like, I don't know. All right, question. Thank you so much, Isaac. I appreciate that. Hey, M. Jello. Hey, Nita. How are you? David Thompson. How are you? Okay. Okay, hold up. All right. How well does email swipes work to convert for overnight millionaire? We do about $5 to $6 EPC. Did you wait until one funnel was profiting before you created another funnel? Yes. Kevin, the producer, I did. Remember, guys, the first product that I created that made me a bunch of money was was fat diminisher, okay? Fat diminisher that I created like 5 to 6 years ago. That was my first weight loss product. Actually, my second one. My first one failed. And the second one made me a bunch of money. Okay. But yes, focus on one first, then move to the next. Now we have too many. I don't know. Okay. How to be productive. Take action. I take action, but with some scare. What can I do? What do you mean some scare? Are you scared? The question is, what are you scared of? Okay. How did you start your career? Well, I started. Okay, let me give you guys the short version of my story. If you want to hear my story right now, because maybe you haven't been to wesleyvirgin.com, but maybe you can go there later, I'll tell it. Just hit the like button. Okay. So my story is, I was a computer engineer. Okay. I was fascinated about computers when I was younger. I never did well in school. I'm going to be honest with you. I made U's, P's, F's, D's. I was bad. I wasn't like the good kid. Okay. But luckily, I knew how to work a computer. Years later, I got a computer job. Made $7 an hour. Then I made $11 an hour. Then I made $100,000. I went overseas. And then I honestly, I didn't want to work for other people any longer because I was just tired of listening to people. Okay. Like, how many of you right now that's listening to my voice, you're like tired of listening to people? Like, you just don't want to listen to anybody. Maybe your parents, maybe you're tired of listening to your teachers. Maybe, you don't want to listen to anybody, your boss, your managers here, and, you just want to like do what you want to do. Anybody like that? Anybody just want to do what they want to do? I mean, don't you get sick and tired of somebody telling you when to go to work, when to go on vacation, when to get up, when to sit down, wait till the bell rings. You can't leave. It's not 5 o'clock yet. That's bullshit. And guys, let me say something. If you don't like colorful language, well, leave this video right now. I'm just going to be real. This is one of my rants, okay, where I just do what I want to do, okay, and how I feel it. So if you get offended by anything as far as language-wise, leave, please, okay? I love you, but get the fuck out of here. Okay, so, I just was sick and tired of people telling me what to do. And I think I kind of stemmed from my father, great man, but he used to always tell me what to do, and I couldn't stand it, right? He put me in such a subservient position in life. When I was growing up, it was just always his way. And I didn't want it to be his way. I wanted it to be my way. So from there, I didn't want to listen to anybody. Anybody else like that? I don't know. Maybe you had different type of parents. I don't know. But I wanted to be my own boss in every area of my life. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you. It wasn't easy, all right? I was by myself at times. I was alone because, picture this. Picture a guy saying he's going to be a multimillionaire, but my credit score is 400. I kept losing jobs, right? Kept getting my car repoed. I was losing my apartments, and to top it off, almost killed my friend in an accident. I had a bad accident in my early 20s that almost killed one of my friends. So life was tough, man. I was dealing with all the anguish, and but I still made it. Okay, I still did it. But that's how I started. That's how I begun, man. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to get too emotional with you, but it's just the truth. I just didn't want anybody to tell, like, even today, like, I got kicked out of the Army, by the way. Like, they kicked me out of the Army because I didn't want to listen to people, okay? Like, even today, I have a problem with authority. I don't want, like, of course, police officers, I have no problem with them. They're great people. That's fine. But anybody like, Wesley, go do this. Absolutely not. Wesley, no, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, you really can't raise your voice. If you're talking to me, you can't raise your voice. Okay, I would eat you alive. Okay, I would dominate your ass. I'm just be honest with you. I don't like authority, okay, when it comes to just people trying to tell me what to do. All right? I follow the rule. I follow the laws, no problem. But I don't want people telling me what to do. I'm the boss, period. Okay, however you want to take that. But I'm the boss, period. In any relationship, I'm the boss. With my friends, I'm the boss. It's just what it is. In my company, I'm the boss. I'm the boss all in every area of life. And it's okay, right? It's a choice to do that. And everybody might not agree with me, but it's okay. I'm living a boss life. But so you asked the question, so I just gave it to you. How to give people value. Basically, help people increase their quality of lives. Okay? That's it. Help people feel better. I think the young man wanted to know how to give people value. Well, you just got to help people feel better about their lives, whatever you do. Okay? You can do it through a product, you can do it through a service, but the key is help people feel better about themselves. If you can do that, you can get paid handsomely. What can I do now to start making money? Create an internet company. Do you have any advice for people that are introverted and don't know how to speak to people? Well, you do know how to speak to people, Damon, because you just spoke to me, like via text coming here. So, and you do talk to people. You talk to your friends, you talk to your mom, you talk to your daddy. The problem is this: you're putting yourself into a box, okay? You're not comfortable speaking with people that you don't know, right? Does that make sense? So don't generalize yourself. Don't say, like, the worst thing in life is to make an identity statement like, I'm an introvert, or I'm clumsy, or I'm an idiot, or I'm just that type of person. You got to be careful making those type of identity statements, because then you're forced to be that. Like if you keep calling yourself, well, I'm introverted. I don't think you're introverted all the time. And sometimes that you're introverted, okay? And sometimes that you're confident, right? Like if you're watching TV, watching your favorite show, I'm pretty sure that you're screaming if you're watching a good game, or maybe if you're like out with your boys and you're talking and drinking, right? You're not introverted then, right? So don't call yourself an introvert. I wouldn't call myself an extrovert. Like I could be anything at any given time. Sometimes I'm introverted. Sometimes I'm extroverted. Sometimes I'm crazy. Sometimes I'm intellectual. Sometimes I'm smooth. Sometimes I'm calm. Right? So don't put yourself in a box. We're people. We're dynamic, okay? Sometimes we get angry. We get sad. We get happy. So don't put yourself in a box. When people say, I'm depressed, you're not a depressed person, okay? To say I experience depression at times is different from saying I am depressed. You're not. Make sense? Okay? So the thing is, Damon, listen to me. Get some balls, bro. I'm being honest. Get some balls to speak up, okay? If you keep your mouth closed, you'll never be able to understand how powerful you are, okay? You're not an introverted person. You just need to be comfortable talking with other people. And I really learned this with men. A lot of men have problems communicating. It's because you don't know how to communicate. Okay? Now, I'm not throwing rocks at you. I'm talking to all men. Usually women, typically, they know how to communicate effectively, right? And when I say communicate, it's just the ability to convey a point or an ideal to another person, okay? And a lot of men don't know how to express themselves. And when they don't have enough words, then they resort to physical violence, which is stupid, right? It's dumb. Men, learn how to communicate. Like I watch a lot of videos online and a lot of people that follow me, and I've noticed that you guys can't speak in complete sentences. I noticed that a lot of you can't write grammatically correct. Like you don't spell check or you don't run it through Grammarly, right? Right. So learn how to communicate. You may say, well, Wesley, how do I learn how to communicate? Well, I think I'm a pretty good communicator. So I'm not the best, but I'm pretty good. Watch my videos. Okay. That's what I did. I watched somebody else's videos that was a great communicator, and I became a great communicator as well. Always remember this. Whatever you are exposing yourself to, okay, what you're hearing, what you're seeing, is becoming or creating your true reality, okay? So if you want to speak better, which a lot of you men need to learn how to speak. You don't know how to talk. I'm serious. Like, you need to educate yourself. A man told me this a long time ago when I was in my 20s, because it was this young man, he was a black man, and we were overseas, and he was like the director of the IT division of the company. And man, this man, when he was speaking, it just fascinated me. And I was like, I want that, because, you know, it's like you're at a table, right? And you have a meeting, and they're like, what do you think, Wesley? What do you think? And I was like, right? I didn't know what to say and how to say it. But this man, he was just cold. And I asked him a question. I said, well, his name was Chris. I said, Chris, how are you able to communicate so well? Like, what do you do? What should I do? He looked me right in the eye and said, educate yourself, brother. Educate yourself. Learn words. Learn how to speak. Get around people who speak well. I believe that, and I teach this to my children, communication is probably the number one, okay, trait or attribute a human person, a man or a woman, needs to be able to navigate the world in a way that they're able to get what they want, okay? One is communication. The second is influence. You need to have the ability to influence. Like me, I'm a leader of people, okay? Great. To be a leader, you must have the ability to influence people. If you can't do that, if you can't communicate nor influence people to do stuff, then you probably will never be rich, okay? Ever. Like every wealthy person, one, they can communicate well. Two, they can influence people to do things, okay? Whatever that may be. Make sense? I didn't mean to be so hard on you guys, but men. And plus this, and ladies, let me know, tap the like button if you agree with me. Ladies, it's nothing like meeting a man who can communicate, okay? Right? It's nothing like meeting a man that can talk in a way that makes you feel good, that makes you feel that he's intellectual, that makes you feel that he's educated. And education is not synonymous to a 4-year degree, okay? Education is to be able to look a woman in her eyes or a person in their eyes and convey your point, okay? So ladies, hit the like button if that turns you on more than a man's muscles, like his chest muscles or his whatever, right? I'm telling you. Women like that more. Women love a man that's intellectual or can stimulate her mind, that can make love to her mind, right? A lot of you men want to make love to women's bodies, right? But make love to a woman's mind, she will give you her body. Can I get an amen to that and a like button? This is just a rant, guys. I'm being honest with you. It's just the truth. Learn how to communicate. Watch all my videos every day, like 5-10 videos per day. And I'm not saying that because I just want you to watch my stuff. I'm sharing this with you because it works, okay? What sells faster in your opinion, a book or online program? Or online program, because it's not about, okay, so when you put that question, what sells faster, it's not about what sells faster. It's about what works and what costs less money, okay? It costs less money to sell informational products, like digital products. That's why your guy, Jeff Bezos, is so rich, okay? Amazon.com. Because he sells a bunch of intellectual, informational type, products here, okay? All right, much love for Malaysia. I was in Malaysia, actually. And guys, I'm coming to Russia next month, I believe. So if you're in Russia, Moscow, I would love to meet you. What was the mind hack that affected you the most in a good way on your lowest times? That's a good question. The one mind hack that affected me was this: learning how to see it better than what it was. That's it. Whenever I had a problem, whenever I had a situation in life, guys, listen to me here. If you're still with me, just say, Weston, I'm with you. Whenever I had a problem, I taught myself to see it as it was, but see it better. Okay? So anything would happen to me, like they took my car. I said, great, I don't need that car. I'm going to get a new car when I get fired from my jobs. Well, screw that job. I would get a new job. So I would always see everything in life better. That mind hack really served me in my 20s, okay? Next question here. I love meditating now. I'm happy you do it too. How long have you been meditating? I've been meditating. Good question, sexy fit chick. I've been meditating for about 7 years now. You know, believe it or not, I've been meditating about 7 years. Wow. 7 years. And I'm talking about back-to-back meditation. Like today, I've meditated about 3 times here today. I try to do it at least 2, at most 4 times a day. Okay, I'm addicted. Meditation is very powerful here. And watch my last live video. I talked all about meditation. And you can go to my page at WesleyMillionDollarVersion.com if you want to see that meditation I did, just in case you're watching this video on a different platform, okay? How can you start from 19-year-old with a entrepreneur mindset? Well, it doesn't really matter your age, Tony. I mean, you can start right now. Like, look at me, Tony. You can start right now thinking and creating what you want your life to be. A lot of you people, okay, all you beautiful people out there, a lot of you men and women, you keep living in the same story, okay? Now you may say, what do you mean by story? Well, everybody has a story of why their life is what it is, okay? Everybody. Well, my mama wasn't there, my daddy wasn't there, I don't have no money, I'm in the ghetto, I don't have the same opportunity, I live here, you live there, whatever, okay? Everybody has a story. Now, if you're smart, you'll understand that what you need to do is create a new story. Can everybody come at the word new story? Okay. We know what your old story is. I know some of you were emotionally abused, sexually abused, physically abused. And guess what? That was bullshit. But fuck those people that did that to you. Okay. Are you going to continue to relive the past, or are you going to look forward and create the future? Okay. Because remember, your brain doesn't really know that you are trying not to relive an old experience. Whatever you give your brain, whatever thoughts that you decide to think about, prosperity, love, joy, money, abundance, that's what happens. Okay? Look at me. That's what happens. If you think about how depressed you are, disappointed, if you keep thinking about where you live, if you keep thinking about your $0 bank account, if you keep thinking about how somebody hurt you in the past, well, your brain doesn't understand that that was 5 or 10 years ago. The brain says, okay, this is happening right now. So your body is creating chemicals inside of your body called cortisol, stress, and that's going to debilitate your body, okay? It's going to make your body worse, okay? It's going to make it malfunction. Create a new story, Tony. You could do this at 12 years old, 11 years old, 13, 19. It doesn't matter your age, because now you have the information. See, now that you're aware that you can create a new story, you can do it. Now, what do I mean by create a new story? What do you want? Okay? What do you want for your life? Now, it seems like that's a very simple question, right? You might say, okay, I know what I want. I want to be rich. No. Think about it for a second. Like, what do you really want? What do you want for the next 40 or 50 years of your life? Just think about it like that, right? And I know it's a tough question. You must say, I can't think that far. I understand. Okay? But try. What would you be excited to do on an everyday basis if you had millions of dollars in your bank account? What would get you motivated? If you don't know, what if you did know? What would it be? Continue to ask yourself the question until you figure it out. That's how you create a new story. All of you, many of you, including you keep thinking about what has taken place, but it's over. Like all that stuff that happened to you 10, 15, 5 or 15 minutes ago is over. It's done. No one cares. Only you do. And even when you try to tell other people about all your problems and challenges and who did this to you and who did that, they really don't care. They're actually glad it's you and not them. Tony, create a new story. Everybody that's listening to me, I want you to create a new story. Okay? It starts by getting a journal, getting a sheet of paper, taking a pen, and writing down, how do I want to live my life? How do I want to live the next 5 years? What do I want to do? What do I want to accomplish? How do I want to wake up? Do I want to wake up motivated, excited, enthusiastic with a smile? Or do I want to continue to wake up depressed, upset, angry, pissed off? You have total control, young man. You have total control, young lady. Okay? I don't care if you live in a house that everybody's negative. Because everybody's like, well, what if you live in a house that everybody's negative? What if, blah, 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 blah. What if? So what? So what if everybody around you in your household is negative? It doesn't mean that you have to be negative. That's why they invented headphones. Put some AirPods in. You can't afford that? Go buy some $10 headphones. Put them in. You don't have to listen to that, okay? Listen to something else, okay? What I'm saying here is don't make an excuse on why you can't change, okay? Everybody is always making excuses on why they can't do something different. Can I get an amen to that, please? Like, it's so easy to say, well, what if this? Well, what if this? What if my mom did? What if my dad? What if my spouse is like this? What if my wife just acts? What if my husband is negative? Okay, great. What if? Like, so what? Figure it out, okay? It's not impossible. It's many people that had negative people in their life, and they're rich. Oprah Winfrey, she was sexually abused by her father. Tyler Perry was sexually abused by a family member. And they're rich. Filthy rich. Okay? So don't tell me that your problem is so unique or your story is so unique that no one else on the planet has not experienced what you're experiencing. The difference from you and them is they didn't live in the pain. A lot of you are living in your pain. You're like swimming in it, all right? And I'm like, isn't it time to get out of the pain? How long do you want to sit in the pain? You know, it's a great story. I'm going to tell you, like, they have a dog, right? You probably heard this before. You have this one dog in this howling. The dog is just sitting there. You know, man came home and his friend came over and said, you know, the dog was just sitting there and just howling, screaming, right? Right? The dog is just screaming, crying. And the man's like, why is your dog on the porch? He's been screaming for the last hour, howling, crying. What's wrong with him? He said, oh, he's just sitting on a nail. What? Yeah. He's sitting on a nail. And the other man's friend said, what? Well, why don't he just get up? I mean, just get up. Just get off the nail. And he said, well, he will once he's hurting bad enough. He's not hurting enough, right? And that happens to a lot of people in life. See, the reason why a lot of you are living in that pain and you haven't got out of the pain because you're not hurting bad enough. You may say, no, I'm in pain. Not bad enough. Because see, a person that's hurting bad enough, that's when they have a breakthrough. And they will say, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm finished. I quit. I will. I must. A lot of you just not hurting bad enough, okay? And sometimes it takes more adversity. It takes more life challenges, right? Some of you believe that God is punishing you. I don't believe that. I think you're punishing yourself. But a lot of you are like that dog. You're sitting on that nail and you're screaming. You're bitching and complaining about life. You're crying yourself to sleep. And all you need to do is get up. I invite you to get off that nail and start creating yourself. All right. Pro, what's the EPC? Hey, Emma Jallo, you need to get in my program. If you don't know what EPC means, get in my Millionaires in Training program at wesleyvirgin.com. EPC means earnings per click. Guys, if you want to learn how to do internet marketing, I teach that at a very, very reasonable price. Just go to wesleyvirgin.com or go to wesleyvirgin.net/overnight. Okay? Questions. How can I repair my credit after chapter 7? Yeah, great. Karina, I want you to give yourself a round of applause. I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you filed chapter 7. I know what you're thinking. Wesley, are you insane? Hey, I filed chapter 13. So what? Right? I don't want you to feel bad about that. I didn't feel bad when I filed a chapter 13 bankruptcy, just to get my car back. All you need to do is get with a law firm by the name of Lexington Law Firm. Like chapter 7 and chapter 13, after chapter 13 is worse than what a chapter 7 is. They will fall off your credit report if it's been 6 to 7 years. If you hired this company by the name of Lexington Law Firm, like my credit score is about a 700 something, and I still have these guys just getting negative things off my credit right now. They really work. Lexington Law Firm. And the thing is, to repair your credit means this: you need to get rid of your debt. Like what I mean, stop creating debt for yourself. Okay. Now, if you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to build something fantastic, then don't worry about all that credit stuff for right now. You know, keep spending the money, because that's what I did. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I took credit cards. I knew I was gonna be rich. I didn't know when, but I knew it. So every dime I would get, I would invest in myself. I would invest in the business. Okay. Because I figured that once I will get rich, I would just pay everything off. This is my philosophy, okay? Make sense, Karina? So, yeah, get Lexington Law Firm. Okay. God, there's always some jackasses in here. I love you guys so much. I even love the jackasses, to be honest with you. I love everybody. Even that. I love my haters. I love my naysayers. I love all of you. Because even a person that hates on me, they're just in pain, okay? They're either bitter, they're jealous, or they just upset about something in their life. Me, I have nothing. Like, I love everybody. To be honest with you, I love everybody. Even when you try to cause me harm, I still love you. Like, even when you try to cause me, I will hug you. You could talk about me in the front of my face. So what? Bro, I'm living a fantastic life. Why would I be upset at you? Actually, I would help you by giving you love, because that's what you need. All right, here. I understand that it takes time to change the mindset. What did it actually click, and how quick has the progress before making $1 million? You know, I mean, it clicked in my 20s. To be honest with you, when I was working a job and my boss fired me for a reason I don't think that was actually legitimate, yeah, that changed me. That told me that I need to be an entrepreneur, because I couldn't rely on a 9-to-5 job. So, you know, my life changed many different times as far as I got different perspectives of life. So I can't really tell you like one moment, and I can't tell you how quick it was, you know. Even the word quick and fast is a relative term. Like, I don't know. I mean, I just knew I was going to do it. Can I get an amen to that? Like, I knew, even when I was 21, I knew I was going to be a millionaire. Now I'm in my 30s, even though I look like I'm 20. Not tonight, because my hair looks kind of smooth and cut my hair today. So, you know. But to be honest with you, I knew I was going to do it. That's all you need to understand. Look at me, please. All you young people need to understand is this. Just make an affirmation that you're going to do it or die. Period. Everything else that happens after that, it really doesn't matter too much, okay? Just, you got to have an intention. It doesn't matter how fast. It doesn't matter how slow. It doesn't matter how many. It doesn't matter. Like, just know that you're going to do it, okay? Once you just make a decision that you're going to do it no matter what, it doesn't really matter when it's going to take place, okay? As long as it gets done. If it takes 1 year, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 20 years, it doesn't matter, because once you get all the money, you can do everything you've ever wanted to do in 1 year. Folks, when I made $1 million, okay, I went to 30 countries. Okay, great. I went to all the exotic parties around the world. Okay, some of them like crazy parties, which Yeah, I'm going back to those parties again. Yeah, I bought a lot of cars. I bought a lot of homes, rental properties. I took care of my parents, bought them cars. Took care of the mother of my children, giving my children the best life on the planet. I mean, women, I don't like talking about women because some of you guys get pissed off when I talk about women, especially women. But I just say, whatever woman I want, I can have her. Just understand this. When you make a lot of money, you can do everything very quickly, and you may run out of things to do. That's why a lot of people that are rich, some people, they sabotage their success because they got rich too quick, and they just thought life was all about partying, women, men, drugs, weed, drinking, parties, buying cars, flying here, flying there, you know, taking snapshots at Bora Bora, Melday. I mean, that stuff is great, but, you know, even that stuff, even shopping sprees, right? And I know, ladies, you think that you'll never get tired of shopping, right? I'm not sure. I did it. I mean, you know what? Imagine this. Picture shopping and spending $5,000 for a week for 6 months. I did that. Like every week. Because I was traveling all the time, right? So I would spend $5,000 every week. 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Right? It was just like a ritual of mine. I got tired of shopping. I just got tired of putting on. I just got sick. I know someone later said, "Oh, test me, Wesley. Absolutely. And I can spend 10 grand a week for the rest of my life." Maybe you can. I don't know. But I just know I just got tired of doing it. It got boring. You know, I had to take a break. All right? All I'm saying is this. Everything that you think that you're going to do once you become rich, you can do it very fast, okay? You can do it quickly. Which means it's like I still have another 1,000 years to live. Like I got a long time to live because the world needs me, obviously. And I mean, what else am I going to do with my life, right? I have to be creative. So what I'm saying is be patient, relax, calm down. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter when it happens. Like if you take yourself from the world, when I say remove yourself from the world, like remove yourself from the clubs, your friends, all the partying. You know, when I removed myself for like 5 years from all the outside stimulus, like all the partying and drinking and women and all that stuff, when I came back, it was the same people. Same people drinking, same people partying, same people at happy hour, same people at the restaurants, same people at the clubs, the same exact people. Okay? So you're not going to miss out on anything. Some of you say, I'm going to miss out. I'm going to miss out on what? You're not going to miss out on anything, okay? A lot of those people that's out there, they're like losers. You know, I hate to say that, but most people that are out there that are just throwing their lives away, they're losers. Like, do you really want to go back to the loser crowd? Right? You want to go back to the club? Now you're rich, you want to go back to that same place again and hang out with losers? No, you want to hang out with winners. Unless the losers are beautiful. No, I'm just kidding. But you guys get my point, right? Okay, so don't be so quick to want something so badly. Like relax, perfect your skill, take your time. You don't want to be careless, okay? Question for me. If you guys getting value, hit the like and share button for me now, please. Thank you. Okay, question. If you're getting value, hit the like and share button for me, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Do you have any advice for people that are introverted? Oh, you already asked that question. All right. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Oh, let me scroll down here. What are your thoughts on ClickFunnels? Was Fat the Minister promoted with ClickFunnels? No. And yes, I do have ClickFunnels. Overnight Millionaires on ClickFunnels. A lot of my products are on ClickFunnels. I like ClickFunnels. I'm actually in the 2, club times 3. Okay. Over $3 million earned. Let's see here. Wes, do you recommend your program? Absolutely. What do you mean do I recommend my program? Duh. Am I black? Huh? Do I have a premature beard right now? Yes. I recommend my program. Duh. Why wouldn't I? You know, it's so funny when people send me DMs. They say, hey, Wesley, is your program legit? Hey, Wesley, is your program a scam? I'm like, I swear to God, some people just, I mean, I don't want to call people dumb, but think about it for a second. That's like me asking you, hey, are you a bad person? Are you a fucked up, shitty person? I know some of you may say, yes, I am. I mean, come on, don't ask questions. That's just stupid. Why would I, even if it wasn't legit, would I say no, it's not legit? Yes, it's a scam. Don't buy it. Even though hundreds of thousands of people have bought my program, it's a scam. Don't buy it. Think, young people. Okay, it's insane. I swear to God. Like if you had one day to look at my DMs, you will just your mouth would drop to the floor literally. Okay. All right, question for me. So yes, I do recommend my program, Overnight Millionaire, and all of them, of course, because I created them, and I created them to help people, and they are helping people right now. Okay. I bought one of your programs. I hear audio from 2017. Does it still work today? Absolutely. These are principles that I'm teaching. Okay. All right. How did you learn to embrace risk taking? Blank quit. Good question. I don't know. I think that I'm not afraid of risk because I'm not scared of you motherfuckers. Okay? Look at me. Like, I'm not scared of you motherfuckers. And I'm not calling you a motherfucker. Just relax. I'm saying I'm not scared of people. Like, I'm not scared of you. I'm okay to be judged. You can judge me. You can criticize me. You can talk about me. Whatever. It's great, okay? You can say, oh, why do you scream so much? Whatever. But I'm okay with that, okay? Because I have an intention to help people. I can take risks because I'm not afraid of what people would say about me based off my actions, okay? Are all my actions right? No. Okay? But I don't care. Makes sense? That's why I can take risks, because I don't care. Most of you can't, or you are like debilitated to take a risk because you're worrying about what another person is going to say. How they're going to feel about that, right? They're going to hate me. They're going to feel like a lot of you going to school because of your parents, which is stupid. Like if you're going to school because you want to please and make your parents happy, let me share something. The fastest way to make your parents happy is to become rich. Not get a degree on the wall. Yeah, they'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm happy for you. Well, my baby got a degree. That's great. Okay, time to make some money now. Okay, I mean, are you kidding me right now? Yeah, you want to make your parents happy? Get rich, okay? If you're in school right now and you don't want to be there, you're wasting your time. And if you're listening to your parents and you allow them to cajole you and to persuade you to stay in a school that you can't stand, a major that you have no business doing, then you're the blame. You're stupid for that, not them. I blame you. Because you're over the age of 21, you have a brain, and you can think for yourself. But you are worried about what they're going to say. Hey, guess what? You're an adult now. You're grown. Okay? My parents didn't want me to leave my job, but I did it. My parents said that wasn't a smart decision to leave $200,000 per year job to go face my dreams, but I did. Now what? You think they pissed off at me? No, they love me even more, right? What do you mean? You got to be smarter than your parents. We love them, but they're thinking and they're operating off of things that are obsolescent. That's 20 years ago, man. 50 years ago. People are not going to school to get rich. All right? People going to school because they think that's the best thing for them to do. They think that, I need to have a backup plan. That's bullshit. There's no such thing as a backup plan. I'm telling you guys, you are taking the wrong information that was 100 years ago and you're trying to apply it now. It's not going to work. There's no such thing as a backup plan. Well, I need to get a degree so I can have something to fall back on. What are you, 80 years old? Are you 100 years old? There's no such thing as falling back on a backup plan. Call it education, a degree. Do you understand that the average person that gets a degree doesn't get a job in their actual field, more than 85%. Go look it up. 80 to 90% of people that have a degree are not even doing the job with the degree they earned. I know I'm animated, huh? That's why you like me. I know, because I'm crazy. God, Jesus. Stop listening to your parents, you know. Listen to them sometime, but not all the time, you know. I mean, be honest. You love them, but got to be smarter than them. Is that making sense, folks? Yeah, I know you shook. Lizzie, I remember you, Lizzie. Still in school. You know, I know it takes guts. But we call people that have guts, we call them entrepreneurs, by the way. All right, here we go. That was a good question, by the way. So you're saying write down what I want. Yeah, absolutely. Such a beauty. Like, if you bought my program and if you went through my program, you need to go through the program again. Let me ask you guys a question. You know what? And don't get pissed off at me, all right? How many of you right now know a song, okay? It could be an R&B song, alternative, country song, whatever. And you know the lyrics, you know the words, okay? How were you able to learn and remember those words? Through repetition. All right? None of you wrote the words down like, hey, let me sing this song. All my single ladies, okay. All my single ladies, No. Highlight Bling, right? Drake, God's Plan. Some of you guys just know these lyrics by memory here, okay? How did you remember that? You didn't write that stuff down. You listened to it over and over again. So guess what? Just like you do your favorite song, guess what? Listen to Wesley Virgin. If you're going to buy my program, you might as well commit to it. If you're going to buy it, you might as well commit. Don't be like the other losers and buy programs and buy things or resources that's going to make you a better person, make you a person that's more educated, that's going to earn more money and not do anything with it. You can't listen to anything one time and now you say, okay, I listened to it, now what? No, it's not now what. It's go back again, listen again. Then go back again and listen again. 100 times. Why? Because you watch television 100 times. All of you. All of you have watched television at least 100 times. I don't care what it was, but you did it. Netflix, hundreds of times. You've been to the movies hundreds of times, right? Some of you took drinks hundreds of times, smoked weed hundreds of times, right? You've done your job hundreds of times, right? If you did all those things that you become an expert in, why not do something that's going to be productive financially to your future? I'm rich, if you forgot. All the information that you're going to hear from me is from a guy that's rich. I'm wealthy, okay? Everything that's in that program is legitimate. It's my experiences, it's my philosophy, and it works over and over again. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, I'm going to show you guys something amazing, okay? It works. It's been working for me for the past 6 years. I'm only getting better. I'm making new connections. I'm making more money. I'm hiring more new people. I'm making more people millionaires, more people 100,000aires, okay? So that means that something that I'm doing is working. And guess what? It's in the Overnight Millionaire program that you can get right now. Utilize it, okay? Or don't use it. Stay the person that you are right now. Keep bullshitting with yourself. Either way, it's available. 24 hours at wesleyvirgin.net/overnight. Make sure you put the WW in front first. It's available 24 hours forever. Okay? Question for me. Questions for me. You like that, guys? How you see that ad lib, how I put that marketing message in there as well? Okay. Do you know about goji berries? It's a superfood, Chinese, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I heard about goji berries. Yes, they're great. They taste good. Next question. 21, I'm Jamaican, okay? 21 1-year-old who wants to become a millionaire. What's the best advice? Mindset? Yes. Mindset. Yes. Yes. Okay. I know some of you guys are newbies, so I won't get too upset at you because you keep asking the same questions. But yes, it's mindset. It's how you think, period. Okay. If you are committed to being rich, that's the first step. Next step is, what do you want? Okay. As a matter of fact, all of you need to watch this video again. If you're going to watch this video one more time, hit the like button. Okay. How do you avoid distractions and build positive, healthy habits? How many of you are in an environment where distractions are inevitable? Like they just keep happening, like you can't get away. Listen. Okay? Listen. There's always going to be distractions in life. Okay? Look at me, please. There's always going to be distractions in life. There's always going to be problems. There's always going to be challenges, like forever. The goal is not to have too many of them, okay? But they're always, it's not your goal to avoid them. Like that's like getting in a car and say that you want to drive somewhere, but you want to avoid having an accident. So cars have accidents. So you want to avoid cars because you don't want to hit them. Will you ever get to your destination? Probably not. Okay. Don't live life trying to avoid distractions and problems. Remember, whatever you focus on, you will get. If you're thinking about avoiding problems, you will get problems. If you think about avoiding challenges, you will get more of that because that's what you're thinking about. Make sense? If you get in a brand new business, you think, well, I don't want to lose money, so I need to make sure this is the right product. I don't want no one to steal my idea, so let me make sure I get a trademark. Stop. Okay? Just focus on what you want. That's it. If the problem arises, you deal with it. If you're driving your car, it's in a pothole. Say if you're trying to avoid potholes all around Houston, Texas, almost impossible if you live in Houston, Texas. But say if you're driving your car, okay, and you hit a pothole, what do? You keep moving. What do you mean? Like I can't lay in my bed and thinking, okay, let me pull out a map here and let me look at all the potholes in Houston, Texas, and I'm gonna make sure I avoid them because I don't want any potholes to hit my brand new Lamborghini here. So let me look at all the potholes and make sure I don't hit one of them. Are you kidding me right now? No. Okay? It's not about avoiding distractions and problems. You deal with those problems as they arise, period. You don't want to think or create them in your mind. Just think about what you want. All right, guys, I got a minute and 43 seconds. I'm going to close out. Thank you so much. I love you. Guys, I really do love you. Can you guys send me some love? I need some love, baby. More love. Give me some love. Hit the love button. You know, tell me that you love me. You can say, I love you, Wes, because I love you. This is why I do this for free. I would do my best to post this on YouTube and Facebook as well. But I love you so much. That's why I do this, because I want you to win. And I want you to win financially, okay? It doesn't matter how much talking I do. Until you start making money, you'll understand that maybe it wasn't all about the money. Maybe you need a bigger and greater purpose in life. Right? But I know a lot of you won't believe that until you are holding that hard, cold cash in your hand. And this is what I'm here to help you do. Okay? I love you so much. I love all of you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the love. I like that. See, that makes me smile. I like that. Yes, thank you. I love you. Appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. Much love. Have a good night. Hey, this is Wesley, $1 billion version. Let's go. Later.